Yes, sir. People, bring it in. Bring it in. Listen, family, bring it in. I know that everybody's sitting up here. Those that should know what you're holding, this shouldn't have been too much of a rough time for you. We've got banger information, stuff that's going to get you really bullish, guys. Can I borrow about 16, 17 minutes of your time to update you on your money?
Yes.
Good deal, good deal. Listen, guys, tap into the information. You already know you're here with your host, the Chocolate Confucius.
Wow.
Mr. Pinpoint like an arrow, the undisputed champion of due diligence, Mr. 39 Thoughts. That's correct. That is I. The double-decker yacht employer, the original V12er. That is our Money Montgomery, y'all. Tap into this information. What a banger. I know if you're looking at price, you have no idea what's going on. But still, even looking at price, we are currently up with XRP sitting at 245, 244. What are we up on the year, Brandon? Or realistic too much? 373%. I'm cooling with it, right? But let's tap into this information. I told y'all guys, sit back. You got to understand the ebb and flows. They sold off a bunch of crypto ending the year last year. Well, obviously, they have to buy back in, and they're going to do that by pushing it down under some narrative of what we have today being tariffs, guys. But understand that has nothing to do with anything, and I'm going to point this out at the end of the video and show you why. Tariffs do not hurt crypto. It helps crypto, right? So if you know what's going on, you know that that has nothing to do with it. And of course, mass majority of the market is doing all the exact same move, right? So we know that that's market manipulation. That has nothing to do. If it was independent, right? If there was every stock's doing different things, then we would know it could have something to correlation with the news. But this is being pushed down. And of course, it's because those big institutions had to buy back in. And they're buying back in all right now for what? Let's pull into this information, y'all. This one's going to shock y'all. Everybody lean in here. Build on Stellar. This is Stellar Lumens XLM. You know, those that kind of are a copycat rendition of us utilizing our ledger and space, but obviously the tilt was more towards retail. Well, look what Stellar just put out this morning, putting shots out to XRP. Imagine spending more on lawyers than developers and calling it progress. Of course, everybody's on them, eating them up, right? But you're like, wait, why are they doing that, Brandon? We have a post here from Vet. Who is Vet? Vet is a crypto investor, validating co-founder of XRP CAF with 33,000 followers, obviously followed by Brad Garlinghouse, and that being a YouTube channel, I believe. But he said if you're on Stellar, pivot to XRP Ledger. Obviously, big volume, 70,000 views. Why is all that? Guys, tap in, lean in a little bit closer here. Sorry, I had to get you. You leaned in. All right, hey, my bad. But crypto might, right? And this is the currency event. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse Inset is said to be leading candidate to take seat in President Trump's crypto advisory board, which will be chaired by White House AI crypto czar David Sachs to the left. Captains of industry and others are in the scramble to get on the panel. Now, again, guys, I put this out months ago. Listen, I have not missed. I told y'all months ago when he came out with this, I said, I don't think he's going to be crypto czar because XRP is bigger than this. But he's going to be on the advisory board because they're the biggest cryptocurrency in the market and the most usable. So now our CEO is in top leading candidate to be on the advisory board to the president of what should be happening in crypto. Guys, if you're not hearing what I'm telling you, don't do it. Just don't buy anything. Go get some sheep. Don't buy this. If you're not getting this now, you just never will. We're about to walk to $300. We're about to walk to $300. Do what you're going to do, right? But keep pulling on through. What is this that keeps popping off? And now all this leading up. It's funny how all this is popping off right now, right? I'm telling y'all, in my personal opinion, guys, we are a couple of days away from this SEC case being dropped. It's not, I don't see this going through this month. There's no reason for it. They're moving too fast, and all these agencies are aimed at this. And now, what do you think that dude's the leading candidate of the advisory board? You think he's going to be elected to that position before they drop this case? Are you? But nonetheless, Brad Garlinghouse, ring alarm from the block. CBOE BZX Exchange files 19B to list and trade spot XRP ETF. So now we have another XRP ETF totaling somewhere around 10 or 11 that have rolled through now in the past, 3 weeks? And all heating up right here. It's like it's compounding, guys. They know something you don't know. And if you're not going to pick up on the information and watch this, you're about to miss it. But like I said, I'm perfectly fine with kicking them V12 back dust on you. Because, see, I'm not going to have any sympathy because the information is put out here. Information is right in front of your face, and I'm bringing it to your headpiece. Come on now. Settle down. Settle down. Let's keep pulling on through, though. Trump-backed, and familiar, Trump-backed World Liberty Financial buys 470,000 worth of Ondo tokens. Ripple and Ondo Finance just partnered recently, and they're bringing tokenized treasury to XRPL. So again, guys, and that's another one that y'all might want to put your eyes on, guys. XRP, XLM might fall out of my my holdings if they're going to be against us, but Ondo Finance, another coin. So these are going to be the tit for tats. Ondo and XRP, not tit for tat as far as price, but as far as utility on XRP Ledger, the next biggest utility partnership will be Ondo Finance, right? Bringing tokenization. So now we knew this tokenization aspect was going to be part of it, right? Well, Ondo Finance, that's what their specialty is. But now the top Trump-backed World Liberty Financial is buying 500,000 worth of their tokens. Do you guys not see how this is all linked in together? So you think that this man, Donald J. Trizzle, I told you they were doing all these secret meetings. I said, oh, we're locked in. They're using his rhetoric, how they talk. Now he's about to be elected. They've replaced everybody who said it need to go. Gary is gone. Now they're about to put him as the head of the advisory of crypto straight to Trump. And the utility asset Ondo that just partnered up with us is now being bought by the top-backed financial institution of Trump. Okay. Hey, guys, I can't make you get it if you're not going to get it. If you're not going to get it, then you just never get it. And I'm not talking about the idea. I'm talking about the coins because you're about to get priced out. We're already priced out, but you're about to get priced out. Now, let's take it. Merely, wow, Ripple is integrated into Swift. Ripple is now integrated Swift through EastNet Payment Safe, allowing XRP to move seamlessly through the network. Now, I told y'all guys this, and this is where a lot of people don't know what they're talking about, right?
If you haven't,
a lot of people are like, oh, I thought they're not going to replace the banks. They're not going to replace guys. XRP is not here to replace currency. It's not here to replace the bank. It's not here to replace Swift. It's here to update and secure the financial market space. It is a plug and play update to the financial market space. They don't have to replace Swift. It's going to allow Swift to not do the 3 to 5 day thing. Why do you think Visa is partnered up and they're accepting XRP? They're not replacing the system. They're updating the system, joining to the system. But let's tap in here. If you don't want to listen to me, how about these guys from Swift talking about what's coming on? Guys, keep in mind, ISO 222 is about to drop in March, but let's tap down into this here. EastNet Payments, talk some to us, smart looking dudes. Talk some to us. Fair use.
if you haven't
I said fair use.
heard of Payment Safe, Payment Safe is EastNet's payment hub that unifies dealing with all kinds of payment networks, whether domestic, international, and of course Swift as well, to allow an enhanced STP mode on all different payments. Now, the importance of Payment Safe over here is that it has an important component, which is a universal translator for the exchange of different payment formats. Now, of course, one of the most important formats is the legacy MT that you already know, and the new ISO 222 format, including the CBPR Plus. We offer.
Just don't forget, people, all of this we've been talking about. You see over here Ripple, right? This is the Swift board showing how this new Swift update is going to roll on the ISO 200. You see Swift still coming through, right? Swift, I told y'all, they either going to get with it or get left behind. But I knew that they were going to have to update too. That's why they're not getting eliminated. It's either they're going to get eliminated or they were going to join. And if you can't beat them, what do they say? You join them. Guys, you're not understanding the scale of this asset if you're not going to the Porsche and Lamborghini and pre-building your cars. I'm telling you, if you have not been to the Lamborghini website and tried to see what a mocha looks like, hey, you're missing me. You're missing everything I'm talking about here. But let's keep pulling on through. XRP is on the cusp. This at a financial event, obviously powered by Ondo. This is our great Natoki Ashimoto, creator of Bitcoin, and or also known as David Schwartz. Let's come down with it. I want to catch a little snippet of it. Obviously, it's an 8-minute clip. We're not going to watch the whole thing, but I just want to catch the most valuable parts of it. Fair use! I said the brain is here to talk. Fair use.
I didn't realize this until the change happened. There were a lot of other countries that kind of take their regulatory cues from the United States. And so when the United States didn't seem serious, they didn't really seem all that serious either. Now there's more international competition to bring in innovation. I think now we also, Ripple has a new product, RLUSD, which is a stable coin, which we think is going to be great for applications ranging from things like payments to DeFi, as a collateral, as a way of moving.
Keep that in mind, guys. Y'all seen all the other places, UK, Dubai. America's leaning hard. You don't understand the influence we have on the world, guys. This is a black swan event. A black swan event. Nobody knew Donald J. Trizzle was going to come in and lean. We knew that he was going to change some things around and allow it to progress, right? But we didn't know that he was going to put that jet fuel behind it. We didn't know he was going to be the one pushing it off the launch pad. Oh, that's crazy.
Value from one place to another. And then, of course, the XRP ledger adding DeFi capability. That's not the first generation of DeFi capability was very experimental, and it was looking for like absurdly high yield. It was gambling, let's be honest, it was gambling. That's cool, like that attracts people. Vegas was built on gambling, right? But like the next wave of real utility is going to be built around things that are much less interesting. A savings account is not super interesting. It doesn't provide high yield, doesn't have high risk. You don't check the balance of your savings account every day, but it has real world utility. And I think that avenue of real world utility.
My savings account is XRP.
That Ripple's leaned hard into is the tokenization of real world assets, from very useful financial products all the way to things like venture capital and real estate and that whole spectrum.
And guys, somebody said nobody even, and again, even when I'm telling y'all this, I don't even fully understand the grasp of it, right? The scale of this, but I understood the scale enough to know, wait a minute. This over here reeks of V12. This dude's top part of his head smells like a boat, right? The scale, guys, you haven't even tapped in. Ondo just partnered up to bring the tokenization. You haven't even seen when we're moving gold. And that's why I say this is the update to the marketplace. It's not just a money mover. It's a mover of value. Everybody say it together. Value. All right, keep it going.
You mentioned RLUSD, and Andy asked one of our guests this earlier, and I want to get your opinion on it. Do we need so many stable coins? What is going to happen in this world of stable coins as this industry becomes more mature?
We don't need that many stable coins. There's reasons why you might want more than one. There is actually some special.
Two, right?
well, one is diversification of risk, right? It would be really weird if we build this entire DeFi ecosystem that's all decentralized and it's all based on Ripple's reserve, and if Ripple collapses, the whole system There might be people who don't trust Ripple. I don't know why they wouldn't, but and they wouldn't be able to use RLUSD, and obviously the whole world, right? So yeah, you can make an argument that there's some small number, but there is some specialization that really does happen. Stablecoins aren't yield-bearing, and so that they're not volatile, and they're tied to jurisdictions, they're tied to particular entities. So you could sort of imagine a world where you have this proliferation of millions of stablecoins. Yep. I don't think that's, millions is obviously not true, but like a large number. I think there probably will be a bit of a shakedown.
And this was said before, guys. Understand, all the people holding all these crazy coins that really have no utility. This is the bull cycle of utility coins. You're going to miss it. I know everything seems like it's popping and it's kind of close, and there's 150, this is at 200, these meme coins at 4. Understand the year of utility has not kicked off yet, and you've already seen the pops. Utility is leading the batch. They're up in the top 10, right? So just hold tight. And when I'm telling people, I'm like, we're days away. Guys, end of this year, you're going to be able to make a decision whether or not you're going to want to work or not, especially if you took this investment seriously. That's what your decision is. And if I was walking out the door earlier, I said, Brandon, 4 more months, brother. 4 more months. Is that a long time? Absolutely not. Not with another option. You can work till you 65 and break your back. Yeah, no, I'm cool with this.
Shake out on some consolidation. But I do think, 5, seems like roughly the right order of magnitude.
Right.
Yeah.
And what's special about RLUSD there? What are you going in with as the competitive advantage?
Well, RLUSD is issued through a U.S. trust based in New York State, which is like the gold standard for reliability. The reserve is just cash equivalents, short-term treasuries. It's audited on a regular basis. So as far as like the compliance, it's a gold standard. It's backed by Ripple. Ripple has an enormous balance sheet. We've been here for a long time. We're being as transparent as possible. So we're, to some extent, all of that is...
Again, the company larger than Goldman Sachs. I think that they passed. Who is it? Goldman Sachs, Black. Guys, when I told everybody, and I keep saying, guys, one of the most expensive or one of the companies that holds the most value in the world is priced right now at $2 to buy in. That's
table stakes.
That's all I have to
but
say.
we want to make sure we do that exactly right. We're going to be using it in our payment flows. There's going to be applications in DeFi, a movement of value across chain. I think as we turn that curve to mass adoption, not just institutional adoption, but mass adoption, there's going to have to be ways, if my money is over here and I need to buy groceries, like there's going to have to be ways to move, and I think the RLUSD is going to be well positioned to be that sort of value movement.
Do you think? And guys, again, there's way more juicy information, and I'll make sure I put the link to this video here. I would like everybody to watch this just so y'all can see again. I take my money seriously, and when you have direct input, and like I said, our first kind of investments, we came in Reddit, Wall Street Bets, jumping in with GameStop and AMC with a CEO don't say nothing except for when they about to do a stock split or make some up to steal your money. Guys, I'm bringing updates every 3 days. Bangers, completely different information, everything tying in. This is how transparent this company is. You got to do the DD. But now let's keep going on. We're going to finish this off, guys. Right here, Bitwise. Tariffs will ultimately be good for Bitcoin. Now, again, we are having this conversation, me and my boy Shad. Shay, Kenny. So shout out to my fan bam. Listen, y'all do not become XRP maxis or Bitcoin maxis where, yours sucks. Guys, it's crypto space and we're utility coin. Our space, anything utility is us. Understand Bitcoin beta test coin. We already know that the people that made Bitcoin over here. So when you see something good for Bitcoin, understand that directly means it's good for XRP. Bitcoin's the slower rendition of XRP. XRP's Bitcoin's son. Son coming out of college now. Son getting big. You hear me? But tariffs will ultimately be good for Bitcoin for two key reasons. Tariffs can pressure foreign countries to accept lower long-term interest rates, which historically has boosted Bitcoin. A long tariff war will likely result in money printing, unlike anything we've seen before. Also quite good for Bitcoin. There's no asset better positioned than Bitcoin. Again, this is that utility coin space. But I want everybody to understand this, and same with my dad, because he was, this is bad. This is gonna, guys. Could this be the most important off-radar macro chart in the world? China's deflating. The negative real interest rates of CH takes edge off U.S. inflation fears. USD strengthens, rates drop. Now, again, China's deflating. USD's going up. What else is going on? Canadian dollar hits 22-year low against the USD following U.S. tariffs. U.S. dollar going up. Canadian dollar falls, right? And people are like, they're threatening to not get... Guys, you do realize that the economy of Texas alone is bigger than Canada, right? And I think that people, just like you don't understand the size of this coin, I don't think you understand what the American economy is. Stand up. It's prime in America. Listen, you've got to tighten up. Do not be flooded out of your money, guys. I know it's a lot of FUD coming out. I love time like this because every single time it's FUD. We have a pop. They FUDed people out at 45 cents right before we snatched up to $1. They FUDed people at 120. They're coming back down before we snatched to 2. They FUDed people at 2. They're just not going to hold because it can't go past this will be higher than what's in Tether 3. Guys, sit down. Nobody knows what they're talking about. If they're telling you anything outside of I don't see why I wouldn't scoop a couple. If you have somebody that says, I don't know why I wouldn't. If you have somebody telling you that you shouldn't even pick up some of these, hey, block. That's all I'm telling you guys. Y'all hold it down. I'm going to get this edited up. I'm going to either drop this tonight. I'm going to drop it in the morning. Obviously, me and my young Kenny are on a bender down here in the city. Listen, what a time to be alive. And like I said, these people do not know what I'm bringing to them in 2025. You hear me? V12. Thoughts, I said, Mama, I'm bringing it home. Y'all hold it down, baby. Y'all know what time it is. Oh, yes, sir.